Divine healing in India is neither a mystery nor a miracle, not a magic. You find reference of divine healing in Atharvaveda, the books which are written before 5,000 years, and people are practicing divine healing everywhere. In between, the science was lost. When Muslims invaded India, all such sciences were dumped up and people were not given in open. After that, British people came here. They also learned many things. And one Mr. Harry Edwards from England, he came to India and learned this science from some Aryan rishis and sadhus and started practicing there in England. His theory was to call a spirit. The spirit would come from the atmosphere, enter your body as a medium, and then treat the people. We differed from him after learning from him and said spirit is not necessary. Because when you employ a new spirit or a different spirit, what about your own development? It will be like a child being taught by a teacher who brings first rank up to 10th standard or 12th standard. After that, what happens? So we decided that we should develop each individual separately so that he becomes the master of the subject and he is able to treat people. Side by side, his spiritual development should begin. And we began that way. We treated hundreds of cases. Most of the cases are cured. Most of them were declared incurable by medical science. There are cases where the medical science declared that the patient will not survive for 24 hours or 2 months or 3 months or 6 months, and they are still living. In one case of heart attack, the doctor declared that the lady will not survive for more than 3-4 months. She survived for 26 years. Doctors also come for training. They also come for treatment. One doctor, MD, I won't give the name because it will be not proper. He was doctor of medicine, practicing at Churchgate, having very good practice for nearly 25 years. One night he telephoned me that I am trying to contact you for a long time, but I am not able to contact you, and I want to meet you very, very urgently. I am suffering from a certain disease for more than 18 years. I have gone to foreign countries. Here in India, I have gone everywhere, but no cure. I said, you can come to my center. He came. I said, doctor, you are MD, you are expert in your medicine, and you are coming to my door. Little shameful to me. He said, no, no, no. Being a doctor, do I not have a right to live happily? And when my medicine does not work, where do I go? There is no medicine for me. And he was cured in 3.5 months. Totally cured. He was surprised. He brought his checkbook. He said, I would like to give you any amount that you demand. I said, I don't take any money from anybody. My Guru's order is not to take any money from anybody. He said, you will have to take something. And he wrote down a check for 10,000. I said, why you are writing a check? It is wasted. He gave me the check and he told me, you use it for any good purpose. I said, what is the better purpose than this? I work to make people happy. They are suffering from physical diseases. We try to get them rid of that disease. People are suffering from mental troubles, worries, tension, etc., depression, and so many things are there. We bring them out of that and put them on the right track, and they start living properly. To relieve a person from his miseries and unhappiness and all that, can you give me a better work than this? He said, no. Then what is the use of your money? Why should I spend my time in spending your money for some poor? Instead of that, you use that money in my name. Give food to poor people or give it to some charitable institution like hospital or anywhere, and the money will be utilized. Another case in which a lady went for seeing a picture in the show of 6 to 9. With her, there was a friend, girlfriend. They both were in the picture. After the picture was over, around 8:45, they came down and she was hungry. She consumed some food from the hawkers on the road. After about 10 minutes in the taxi, she found that she was sluggish and having mental trouble. Vomiting sensation was there and she was not okay. Her friend left her at her home. She told her mother that I don't want to take any food, I am not well, I am going for sleeping. She went to sleep. After 9 o'clock, her father came, who was a very rich person. He went to the room where the lady was lying, his daughter, shouted her name that you get up. If you don't want to take any food, at least sit with us on the dining table and chit chat. She was a married girl and had come to her father's place for a few days. And she said, I am not feeling. She did not reply. The father shouted 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, called his wife and said, she is not replying. What's the trouble? She had gone in coma. And the body was becoming greenish. He immediately called the doctor. Doctor said she will be required to be removed to a hospital where tests will be taken and we will have to take the steps immediately. Her mother said, I won't allow you to take her to hospital. Because in my family, up to now, 6 people have gone to hospital and never returned back. This is our history. So from that day, I decided not to send anybody to hospital. Doctor said, I am helpless. He said, whatever you want, you can do it. You can call any number of doctors, but treat her here only. That is my request. And he treated her, but no success. At night again he came at 12 o'clock, no success. Next day morning also he said, now we call some good doctor. And that time, Dr. Modi, he was a best specialist in Bombay, physician, Minochar Modi. He was also physician to President of India. He was called. He said, we should have blood specialist with me and one specialist for blood poisoning. And 2 other doctors were also called. They examined the lady and declared, we give the medicine and everything, but she will not survive for more than 24 hours unless you remove her to hospital. And there also I can't say whether she will survive, because the poison has spread in the whole body with all the cells of the body, and now the chances are very few that she may survive. But we are trying our best. Dr. Vyas, the blood specialist, who is sitting here at Opera House, now he is no more. He also said, we try another method. Why not give her fresh blood, which will mix up with her blood and dilute the poison, and that may make an effect and she may survive. He tried to give the blood but could not succeed. Blood was accumulating here only. The body was not accepting the blood. Some difficulty was there. They tried here and there but could not succeed. They went away and the whole family was in miserable condition. It was around 11 o'clock in the morning. Her father called a Vaidraj, Ayurvedic expert. He said nothing can be done. He called a homeopathic doctor, Unani doctor, nothing. Called an astrologer. Astrologer also, on hearing the story of Meenakshi Modi, he said, planets also very bad. She will not survive. Somebody suggested around 4 o'clock that why not try divine healing. And I received the telephone at my office that one lady is serious. The lady who suggested was my student. And she said that whether you can come. I said, I will come. It is my duty. She said, I will send you the car. I said, I will come down immediately because you send the car and then again I come there. I got my car and I will come down. I went there and found that she was in coma, not able to speak anything. Nearly 80, 90 people had collected there. Everybody giving opinion. What we do is give opinion. Why not do this? Why not do that? But nobody can do anything. Healing was given but no effect. I told him, again I give second healing at around 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. And you can contact me at that time and we'll see what happens. Again, second healing I gave from my home. We'll teach you how to do that also. How you can heal people on the spot, from home, And people who are away from you in any country of the world, you can treat them from here by sitting in your own house. We'll teach you all that. You'll find wonders when you learn that. But no effect. Next day morning around 4:30 I received a telephone. Her father said, I am very sorry. I am disturbing you when you are asleep. I said, no, I get up at 4 o'clock. I have to heal my patients. And I am busy with that. He said, my daughter has opened her eyes. The blood has started going into the body now little by little. She finds little freshness and she is demanding that I should have some food. It's a healthy condition. Patient demanding that I am hungry and I want food. We check up two things with every patient, whether you are getting good sleep and good hunger. If these two are there and no constipation, systems are working okay. I said, you give her some khakra, toasted bread, chapati, and a cup of tea. And in the meantime, I'll come down 9 o'clock, I'll be there at your house, we'll heal her again. 9 o'clock she was healed, that was over. And she said, why not? Can you come? Because that day was Sunday and I was busy at my this center at Chopati. So I said, I'll come down. She was here at Opera House only. 1 o'clock I went there. She said that I'm unable to serve you. I said, don't worry. One day I'll come to your house, have the dishes prepared by you and enjoy it. Don't worry. You'll be all right. Then we telephoned to the doctor, what should be done? He said, I am unable to come today being Sunday unless it is emergency. Otherwise I'll come tomorrow. Next day he came, Dr. Meenakshi Modi said, not my medicine, not my treatment, not my knowledge, nothing from me. God has saved her. What happened, I don't know. And I wish I should go wrong in every case like this, that people will not survive. I know I realize my mistake, that what I said was not correct. After that, the lady was given healing for nearly 27, 28 days. She is totally okay. She is there at Kolaba, enjoying the life. She met me before 2 years in some marriage. I said, well, how is your health? She said, completely okay after that healing. No trouble absolutely with my body at any time, not even headache or even cold or anything. Wonder. It's all grace of God. In second case, I am telling you this case so that you will know what type of cases you can cure. I would like you to lead to such judgment where you will know that you can also cure all these cases. All the cases are not cured by me, they are cured by my students also. In second case, a lady was working in Calcutta. She was a professor of French at a college. She was working there. She had 3 brothers. Father was no more. Mother was managing the house. Elder brother was at the Delhi Secretariat as the secretary, general secretary to some minister. Very good salary and all that. Second brother was in IT at Bangalore. And third brother was studying in Calcutta. The lady, having only one son, pampered him, gave her whatever money he required and pampered him like anything. This boy got spoiled due to his bad company. He started gambling and drinking. Mother came to know but did not pay much attention. Sister objected, but they quarreled. Then the mother decided one day that not to give any more money. Everybody said, don't give money, let us see what he does. He started borrowing money from others, friends. And the borrowing went up to 2-3 lakhs. And one day all the friends called him, assaulted him, pay the money, otherwise we'll finish you off. And he thought how to do, what to do. He committed theft in the house, ornaments which are there, he took them away, sold them out, paid some money. And the rate of gold was not so high when they did this. It was hardly 400 rupees per tola. How much you can pay even if he takes away 20 tolas or 30 tolas of gold? One boy suggested, why not bring your sister, we'll recover the money from her. A bad idea, very bad idea. And the foolish boy did it, planned out. Took the sister to the friends They took her to a lonely place. She was called there. The boy suggested there is a tuition to be given by a rich person, and his daughter is to be taught only French. They'll pay you very good money and all that. And she said, okay. She said, I'll go only twice a week. He said, okay. And these four boys, this boy took her to that house and then went away. And the four boys who were there, they took advantage of the loneliness. And this lady got mental torture, lot of trouble. She became almost mad on the spot. Anyway, with great difficulty she came home. And after reaching home, she told her mother, this is the case. The boy did not come at home for 2-3 days. So mother was worried, where must have gone and what must have happened. Now this girl went out of mental balance. They went to doctors in Calcutta. The brother was called from Delhi. He said, why not come to Delhi? We have got very good hospitals there. Brain specialists are there. They treated her there. No result. 4-5 months passed. They took her to Chennai, where brain specialists are there. No change. They brought her to Bombay. They went here and there. Hinduja, Bombay Hospital. Just look, nothing. They went back to Calcutta. One day some relative read the magazine Society. In Society there was a reference about divine healing. And they had given the reference for me, and that I am doing this work in Bombay at Kama Hall, and people who want to like to contact and telephone there. So on reading this, the relative took this magazine to her mother, showed her the magazine, and said, let us try this. And he had given some examples how the cases, what type of cases are cured by divine healing and all that. He had come for interview there, and he saw many patients who were there. She read the whole thing, telephoned to Kama Hall. There our secretary who is there, he gave my telephone number. She telephoned to me. She said, I am coming to Bombay with my daughter. You see her once and then tell me whether anything can be done. I said, madam, not necessary that you should come to Bombay. We can heal her from here only. She said, no, I want to come and see you personally. When I read, I am really impressed that something will be done for my daughter. And my heart says that I should come to you and see you personally. I said, okay. Feelings and hopes and a mother's heart after all. She came to Bombay, contacted me. I told her that you come on Sunday because Monday we had a center at Dadar, Shivaji Mandir. So she could be treated there at the Shivaji Mandir center. So she came there on Monday. We examined the lady. She was sober and all that, but not in disturbed condition. But she could not remember anything. She would have taken the food and she would say, I have not taken my food, nobody takes care of me. Or she might not have taken the food and she would say, I have taken my food. My stomach is full. Why do you want to disturb me? So condition was not good. We examined her and said, okay, we will do the needful. We started treating her and arranged in Dadar. Dadar, some people were there who could give the services so that she could be taken to there. All these people would go to the hotel where she was staying, Park Hotel near Dadar station. And she was treated, and the treatment continued for nearly 18-19 days. In the meantime, she received a telephone message from Calcutta that your case for tenancy purpose is coming up before the High Court in Calcutta, and if you are not present on that day, case will be discharged against you ex parte, and you will be in difficulty. The lawyer said, you must be present here on that day. She telephoned to me at night that I have to go immediately. If I don't go, I will be losing my apartment. I said, don't worry. Your daughter will be treated by absent distance healing method. Give me her photograph, and every day she will have to sit for meditation. And if she doesn't sit, you at least sit and treat her and fix up the timing when she is going to bed. We fixed up accordingly. She wept a lot. She said, there is no gain to my daughter, and perhaps the God doesn't wish that my daughter should be treated and should be cured completely. I said, don't worry, don't think that way. That is negative thinking. Think that something better is going to happen. And the healing was continued for nearly 3 months. After that, the lady became completely all right. One day she wrote a letter to me directly that I am sitting in meditation regularly, I am enjoying the meditation, and now I am okay, and I would like to come and meet you personally once in Bombay. When can you see me? I said, not necessary to come, but she said, no, I want to come. She came to Bombay, stayed here for 3 days. She was with me for 1 day at my house, and she tried to understand all these processes, all this. She said, I can also do this now. And then she said, whether I can join my duty at college. I said, you try, you go to the principal and tell him. She went to principal. The principal said, after your leaving the job, we had employed another lady, and that lady has got scholarship from America now for further studies. So she is leaving, and we are in search for a professor now. And since you have come, you are welcome. But before that, I would like to try whether you can take the classes regularly as you were taking in the past. So she gave trial for 3 lectures, and she was okay. Today she is married. She has one child, about 13, 14 years, daughter. One son is also there, and happy. In another case, here only in Tardev, Sakar Nivas, one lady got heart attack in the year 1969 when there were no cardiologists in India. Very few people were there. In Bombay, only Dr. Manish Shah was there at Bombay Hospital, who was expert, trained in America. She got the heart attack, she went to Manish Shah, and he declared that you will be operated, and if you don't operate, you will not survive more than 6 months. She was disturbed. She had 5 daughters and 1 son. With the first daughter, second daughter, people said there should be 1 boy, 1 boy, 1 boy, 5 daughters and then 1 son. And with the 1 son, heart attack. Her husband was working in cloth market at Kalba Devi, drawing a salary of hardly 8,000 rupees per month. To maintain the family, very difficult, no saving, nothing. How to operate? Where the money? And she started weeping. What will happen? She started weeping. What will happen to my children? He thought and thought how to get money, what to do. No savings are there. He can get a loan from his boss, but how much? In the meantime, he approached me at our Bharati Vidya Bhavan Center. He came there, he said, this is the case. Can you help me? I said, definitely. I'll help. He said, did you have any hard cases in the past? I said, no. First case. But she will be treated. Don't worry. He said, I can't spend any money. I said, we don't want any money. Don't worry. Don't think of money. Money is not the criteria. Service is the criteria. And we went to see the lady. Found that she was totally down. Her weight was 34 kilo. Blood very less in the body. Hemoglobin very less. 6. You require 10 to 11. Half of that. Red blood cells less. White cells less. How she was surviving, God knows. The expert said the money will be required to operate her. I said, operation is another thing. Our theory is different, no operation. He said, she will not survive more than 6 months. I said, that's all right. Doctors are not gods. They can't declare anybody will die on that particular day. So, if you want to go for healing, we'll do the healing work. In the meantime, after starting the healing work, I told him we'll meet Dr. Manish Shah once more. I would like to understand full details about the case before she is treated well. And he agreed, but he said he will charge money. I said, whatever money he charges, you don't worry about it, I will pay that money. We went to Dr. Manish Shah. I said, Dr. Shah, how many cases survive after your operation? He said, one dies on the table itself, out of 3. One survives for about 6 months or 8 months. And the third may survive like a broken barrel, glass barrel with bandages around. They will be living their life but with great care, and we can't say anything can be done. The lady said, I don't want to go for operation. I said, Dr. Manisha, she has no money, that's why she is telling that she doesn't want to go for operation. He said, I won't charge for operation. And I'll give a note to Birlaji, he will not charge for the cot. But medicines and blood, etc. will be required. I can't arrange for that. I said, don't worry for that, I'll arrange for that from Lions Club or Rotary Club or somebody, and no problem will be there. But the lady said, I don't want to get operated. Even after operation, if this is the case, out of 3 cases, one dies on the spot, one after 6 months and one after several months, but like a bandage glass barrel, I don't want. Whether I survive or not, I don't worry. I said, okay, if you are firm, you will survive. We planned our diet and everything. There are several things available in our kitchen itself which can cure the diseases. And she was treated. She recovered in about 4.5 months' time, totally. She started doing her homework, domestic work. And today she is surviving after so many years. How many years? 69 till today. 31 and 15 more. 46 years more. All her children are married, they have grandchildren, and they are all in the schools and colleges. Another case I will write in Ahmedabad. I went there for a marriage. There one lady came and met me. She said, there is a case here and can you help us? I said, definitely. But I am leaving for Bombay today night. If you want to show me the case, show me just now. Because between the lunch and the reception there was time of 3-4 hours. So I said, okay, we can make use of that time and see the patient and decide what can be done. She took me to a place where a boy of 11 months was there. Weight was only 3 kilograms, much less than what is needed. And very thin body. He had tumor in the intestines. He would go on crying when the pain would be there. When the pain is not, he would be playing. Otherwise, when the pain starts, he would cry. And if the milk is given, he would vomit out. He was not able to consume properly milk, etc. Doctors had taken out the x-rays and all that. I saw x-rays and everything. Medicine was given to dissolve the tumor. Doctor said he is required to be operated, but being very slim and very less weight, it is dangerous. He may perhaps die on the spot. He may not be able to survive the pain of operation. So it's risky. Unless he gains some weight, we cannot operate him. And the medicine was continued, but no effect was there. We started treatment by healing. One healing was given on the spot, and I said, you give me one photograph of the boy, I will heal him from Bombay. At the same time, you sit at your home and perform the act as I tell you what you should do. And he will be healed. Within about 2 months' time, the boy started no crying, nothing, moving here, there, and laughing, playing, all that. Parents are surprised. Now there is no, he is never crying. What's the trouble? They telephoned to the doctor that he is not crying. He said there may be something wrong, some more development, so he is not crying. So you bring him immediately and we will have to examine him and take the x-ray and all that. They took out the x-ray, no tumor. Dissolved and gone. Doctor said, I told you that my medicine will work and he will be cured. He said, no, we went for divine healing. And that is all humbug. Can't believe. How can you cure him by prayers and meditation? impossible. He telephoned me that I said, don't worry, my purpose is to see how the boy is cured. How the patient is, who has cured is not important. He is cured and I am happy. Whether the doctor has cured him or whether Divine Mother has cured him, don't worry about that. We should not worry about who did it, but the act is performed and the results are there. In another case, a lady was suffering from paralysis. Whole body was affected. One side was totally affected and the other side, lot of trouble was there with all the joints. She may not be able to get up also, and with great difficulty, if she gets up, may not be able to walk. And she was 21. Parents were worried whether who will marry her and what shall happen to her future. And when the parents are not there, what will happen to her at that time? Doctors have stated that there is no cure now. We are trying our best, but nothing can happen. She was suffering for nearly more than a year. The person who came to me told me, this is the case, can you help? I said, yes, we will go. We went to see the patient and there we decided that we should give healing to the patient for the whole body, all the joints, etc. So we collected some people from the neighborhood, gave them instructions how what to do and how to do. And I told them that when you feel tired, get up. Don't disturb me. And I'll do my work as I want to do it. And we started the healing. It lasted for 112 minutes, 1 hour and 52 minutes. After that I told the lady whether you can get up, and she got up without any support. Okay, difficulty was there for the paralysis on one side, but the other joints were free. And she was treated for a nearly 6 months period. Paralysis was out, totally out of trouble. We have 2 cases here also at C.I.A.H.M Center, paralysis. One gentleman was suffering for nearly 6 years from paralysis. When he was brought to the center, he was brought by a wheelchair and carried physically and given to us for treatment. After about 2 months, he started coming without the wheelchair. And now, after 8 months, he is regularly going to his shop at Masjid Bandar in the morning and coming back in the evening. With difficulty, he goes with difficulty, but he is able to walk now independently. And another case is there who is coming for treatment. He was also suffering from paralysis. Now, when he was brought by carrying by 2 people. Today he comes of his own with the help of a stick. He walks himself. And he feels that many things are improving in my body. So, I can give you a number of cases, but there is no use of giving you cases and cases. The purpose of telling you all this is that you can also cure all such cases as my students are doing it. 6,000 people are there. And if you come to my center, you will find many people doing all the jobs. And they do the treatment and they get the results. One lady at our Andheri center, her relative was in Russia. She was working there as a pilot. One day the plane crashed and he fell down on the ground. And his neck was totally almost broken condition. Could not move this way or that way. And lot of pain and all that. She got the message that her cousin is very serious and all that. She contacted me. I said, you start healing. You get her photograph and we will treat on the photograph. Photograph should be there with the trouble which is there. And we started the treatment. And the man was totally all right within 2.25 months. He came to India to meet us. And Russian people said, very wonderful. Then I received a letter from Russia. Why not come to Russia? We'll give you all the facilities. I said, no. In the past also I was contacted by Russian people. They wanted me to come there, but no. My country is very important. I would like to serve my people, train my people and do the work for my people. Another case in Andheri, A girl of 11 was having heart trouble. Doctor said that she might be having a hole in the heart. First time when she was brought, she was carried by the brother and father. She was treated by us for nearly 3 months. And after 3 months, she started going to her home and playing here and there without any trouble. The whole trouble in the heart had gone out, completely cured. So you people also can do it when you learn it, and the course will be for 13 weeks. Examination will be there, 2-3 papers will be there. As you develop further and further, first will be your own qualities, your own strength, your own mental powers, and then the mind powers, how to increase them, how to understand the people properly, how to know what type of troubles are there, application of your knowledge and all that, and then third part, healing, practice. And practical work also will be there. We will start the center here only, invite people who are suffering. You can bring your patients also after that when you are trained, and you will treat them in my presence, and we will arrange to get you a certificate from the institute that you are a good healer. We can give membership of our association also, provided you heal 5 cases properly under our guidance. Because what happens, people bring in writing from 5 people, I was suffering from this, he may not suffering from anything, but he will tell you, will you please give me one certificate that I suffer from this and that I treated you and you are all right now. You will bring 5 papers and ask for certificate. Then you say, no, we will write to them and ask them whether this is the truth or something humbug. Now this divine healing, it is a power. Like many powers which we cannot see. You are intelligent, you have got wisdom. Can you see your wisdom? Can you measure your wisdom? Can you measure your intelligence? But still you believe you are intelligent, you are wise. So many things are to be believed. They are felt, they are experienced. And similarly you will experience divine powers within yourself. They will work through your body, will show you how to pray, how to meditate. Meditation is the main thing in this theory. And with meditation, many things will happen. And prayers, proper prayers, exercises will be there for breathing, exercise will be there for opening your third eye, exercise will be there for opening your inner voice, plus some more exercises. Now there are so many things which cannot be seen by us. People say God is there. People say God is not there. Okay, God is not there. Who created the sun? Who created all this which we are seeing? From where the grain is coming? From where the smell in the flowers is coming, the color is coming, and how the flowers are grown. If you have gone to Flower Valley in Himalaya, 300 types of flowers are there across 8 kilometers. Who is growing them? Who is doing that work? And they are all in bunches, white roses here, red roses here, yellow roses here. How? From where all this comes? So these things are there, we have to believe. What you see, what you hear, you believe. But what you cannot see, what you cannot hear, you may not be able to believe. But you have to believe on experience. Same way, so many powers are there around you. But you cannot see them. In this room, suppose you bring a radio and put it on. The station is there. You get the music or a speech or some talk. Something is there. You bring 12 radios and put them on different stations. One for Bombay, another Calcutta, third Delhi, fourth Japan, Tokyo, fifth one London, and you get all the programs. Can you listen to programs? You cannot. But that proves that all these programs are present in this room. A technology is there which brings them and makes you available. If all the programs you could hear, you will be hearing kiosk, nothing. You can't listen to anything. On TV also, suppose 12 TVs are there with you. You put different channels, different pictures are there, different colors are there, different programs are there, different speeches are there. Somewhere there is a serial, somewhere there is a drama, somewhere there is a poetry, somewhere there is news, somewhere there is discovery. What it proves? All these are present here in the atmosphere. Your technology specifies them, differentiates them, and give you exactly what you want. But you can also put on all the 12 at one time. But how many you can see? Only one. God has given limitation. And that limitation works only for one program. But that gives you the knowledge that all these are present in the atmosphere. On mobile, what happens? Your friend is in America, he is staying in New York, and today suppose he has gone to New Jersey, and you telephone him and he gets the telephone at New Jersey. How does your mobile message reach him in New Jersey where there is no electrical connection or anything? How does it reach there? And it works. You talk to him as if you are talking face to face. In healing also, same thing. You start healing from here, the patient receives the healing at the same time at his home, maybe in New Jersey, maybe in New York, maybe in Berlin, maybe anywhere. He starts receiving and you start healing him. He receives and the result is there. Hundreds of cases are there with me who are being cured. Every day we give treatment to them. And they get the results. How? Mobile. Same theory. And in mobile also, suppose he is unable to see it at the same time, because the timings here are different, the timings there are different. Here when it is day, it is night there. When it is night here, it is day there. And you don't find any convenience about the time. You are unable to adjust exact time. Then message, you are giving SMS. When he opens the mobile, he reads the message. Here also you give your healing, keep it hanging like a message. When he receives, it is received. And it works. Same technology you can apply with your brain. And you will find wonders. Because there is a connection between your brain and the patient's brain. Patient has voluntarily accepted you as a healer. He must accept. If it is accept, then no results. And patient is cured. So you can do all these things. No wonder, no magic, no extra power secret. Just ordinary. We have simplified the whole thing in such a way, no more of showmanship. Just simply sit for meditation, concentrate your mind. You are required to control your mind and thoughts and all that. That will also come up. We'll see that you get it. And prayers. Write prayers requesting the intelligence or requesting the powers to come to you and work through your body in a particular manner. And they work. It works. These powers are available everywhere in the atmosphere. And they work wonders. We have succeeded in curing almost all diseases except very old paralysis. People are suffering for 20 years, 30 years. Whole body has become a junk. That's a different thing. Or children's paralysis, polio, then leukoderma, cancer, first and second stage we are succeeded. Third stage there is no success. But relief is there to the patient. Lot of relief is there to the patient. In aid, people don't come forward because they feel shameful. They don't want to declare that I am suffering from aid. So people don't come. Only 1 or 2 cases have come. But they did not come again and did not ask for the help again. So we don't know what happened to them. Otherwise, almost all cases are cured. Maybe of any type. Many times I have seen doctors declaring that the person will not survive for more than 24 hours or 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. And they are all surviving. It is not in our hand to enhance the life of anybody. But so also the doctors do not have the powers to cut the life of anybody. They should think twice before declaring that the man will not survive and will die. Because when you tell any person that you are likely to die within 24 hours, what will be the effect on the person as well as others. When we find such cases, then we tell them, take care, take proper care, don't neglect. If there is any such condition, bad condition or serious condition, take steps immediately. Secondly, we don't come in the way of medical science. If a person is continuing medical treatment, allow him to continue. We don't say that we have treated the patient. Let anybody have treated the patient. So many people ask me that how is it and how do you prove that we have cured the patient and not the medicine? I said, don't worry about proving that you have cured the case and the medicine has not cured. Our purpose is to cure a patient, not to find out who cured him. Whether he is cured by medicine or whether he is cured by your healing or maybe something else. We don't never know. And you get the credit that you have cured him. So don't worry about that. Secondly, if the patient finds that he has no relief from a doctor medical treatment, he is thinking that he should go to somebody else where he might be cured. That itself shows that his faith in the medicine has reduced and he has come to you with a greater hope that by healing perhaps he may be cured. And that's why he has come to you. What does it show? What is the psychology of the patient? He knows he is not being cured by the medicine. And that's why he is taking help of the healing work. And he is cured by healing. But anyway, he is healed. That is our purpose. So any questions you would like to ask, Will? 1 hour is over now, near 55 minutes. Will your development as a healer, what type of qualities you should develop, what you should drop, weaknesses and other things to be dropped, so that you become a very strong healer. And thereafter mind powers, how to develop your powers. Side by side we will take up one, so that you will be trained up regularly. What I want from you is 1 hour per day. If you have time, join the program. If you don't have time, then don't waste your time. You will have to devote 1 hour for your development, not from the beginning, little by little. At the end of the program, you will be devoting at least 1 hour per day for your own development. And after your development, when you start healing others, also time will be required. So if you don't have time, then you may come for just for learning and knowing what it is, but will be of no use to you if you don't have time. So if you have time and seriously devote it for development, well and good. Otherwise, decide what you want to do. We don't know anything for, there are no charges, nothing. There are no charges for this course. So you get all the free services, and what you want from you is only your time, your devotion and your hard work, your sincerity. And if you are sincere, you will come up as a healer very fast. So thank you so much for all of you, and we meet again on next Friday and continue with the program.